Powerful.
Now, white supremacists doing stuff, alright, and getting away with it for the most part. We have a whole bunch of people with different agendas that are not positive doing stuff. What's going to happen, right to your point, is that they're going to take it and pigeonhole it into this thing. With whatever negative connotations came out from something before it, they're going to try and do that too. Secondly,
create politics.
That night, what I was saying was very simply this. It's about action, definitely. But somebody may own something or have something so they can move elephants around. If you ain't got the right equipment, you can't do that. So what I'm saying is, okay, we're here, we're all talking about different things. We all come from different walks of life and different things, but we all have the same arm on our back.
Yes, amen.
So, I tell them, you hear me say this. It doesn't matter if I'm in a Lambo, in a Ferrari, whatever. They see me go by and suddenly stop him. They get pissed when I give them a business card, but then they're going to stop you anyway. The bottom line is, there's no difference. And that's why on the call that night I was saying, look, there's a whole section of my family. That's why I couldn't possibly be prejudiced, but I'm also what I look like.
What I look like, you fucking right.
And so, my last name is German, but what do I look like? I look like you.
Fucking right.
So, as long as I look like you, it doesn't matter what I got or what I made or what I did.
Not at all.
They're going to try and treat you the same. It's also, it goes to the point. There's a whole segment of my family that's in the Caribbean. The reason you were born here and they were born there is because our forefathers... If we spoke the same language, all of us, we speak English, you gotta go on the Amistad, you gotta go on the Pinta, you gotta go on the Nina. Why? Because if we can communicate, we'll throw them overboard.
Yeah.
Yo, here he comes. Somebody crouch down, somebody push him over. That was why. It's the reason why the Haitian brother, the Jamaican brother, that brother from South Carolina, look like Uncle Ed. Understand what I'm saying? We look alike because we are alike.
Yes.
So I'm talking about not mixing it up and saying, hey, listen, it is only us or only we men and only, what are we without our mothers? What are we without our women? Talk about it. Do you understand what I'm saying? I want it to be inclusive of everybody. Because if you look like this,
you got,
even if you don't look like this, you look more like that.
You need to be a part of
Still this.
Yeah.
Because it's not just the color.
If you look like that, it's still this.
It's the situation.
It's also the financial state.
The struggle. Whatever.
We all struggle in different ways in different places. I remember being one of two brothers in a firm, moving billions of dollars. And until you can move and make things happen on that level, you weren't getting respect. They walk in the room and expect me to be somebody's cold caller, but I'm the boss. There's a problem now. Their perceptions are getting flipped. They don't understand it. So what I'm saying is this. I'd like to see this thing happen in such a way that, and you'll see, a couple of million, that would be like a conservative estimate.
Yeah.
If we're talking about not forgetting the brothers that are on the islands, but that are here also, from Africa, that are here also. Because these people are businessmen, they own hair salons, I've set up plenty of them.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? So, instead of looking at it as sort of limiting what we're trying to do, right off the onset about how we put it across and how we name it and all of those, I want us to think even bigger. So if we open up the net, the umbrella, and everybody's walking up underneath it, get it.
Okay. All right. So
you understand what I'm saying?
All right. So okay. Let's go back over the title. So this way. So
the movement is
The movement is perfect.
simple.
The movement is.
okay. So everybody's on the call.
What you think?
Simple.
What you think? The movement?
I'm gonna tell you something. Imagine what President Obama's gonna do. If somebody's looking out the window, talking about. You know what the media's gonna? Oh, President Obama brought reinforcements.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Bro, especially in this last year.
They're dogging them every way they can.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna tell y'all straight up, from my vantage point, if we brothers don't put our heads together, solve the economic piece, solve some of these social pieces, we got ourselves to blame.
Yes. Accountability and responsibility.
If you don't make some money, if you don't do something and make some money in the next 5 years before he's out of office.
You ain't nothing. Come on.
You tell me when it's gonna happen.
Come on. Exactly. That's recognized.
And I'm gonna tell you, I understand it completely. What we're doing right now, it may seem small to some, but me, I like to sit in rooms and be quiet. And right now I'm talking too much. I get that.
No, you with family.
But Chief,
Family.
this may seem small, but multiply it by several millions of people wearing it.
Yes.
So if it costs us 50 cents to make it, and everybody's buying it for whatever we say it is, that's revenue that comes into this group. And I'm gonna tell you something, maybe not for me, but it might be somebody else sitting here who's in a bad way. I want to see them get paid. I want to see them do something. And it doesn't mean that we're gonna do something just for the sole purpose of,
Yeah.
I'm getting paid now.
Yeah.
Right.
But you know something? A job is what you make.
Yes.
I believe you must make a job.
Yes.
So, if this becomes something that everybody here can get paid doing because we're delivering something, we call it unity.
Yes.
But we're delivering it. We're making something happen with it. That's what I'm talking about.
Talk about it.
Exactly. So now, when we start to do the outreach, when we start to, set up, well, such and such wants to open up a business, they got the expertise. They ain't getting a loan from Chase. No, Bank of America is only for some of America, so
I tried that already, and they tell me I need matching funds. So
I can walk in and get a loan. Why? Because they're gonna walk up and say, "Oh, that's the CEO of Laban Consultation, or that's the CEO of Laban International Limited." Most people don't know what that is. That's okay. But what happens is I can walk in with an 825, credit score, and basically say I want this and I want that. In fact, they send you offers at that point, right? Whereas everybody else, they didn't get the education or weren't in the right place at the right time, and didn't get this, that, and the other. What happens when we begin to touch on to, how many people you see in here shopping? This is the kind of area for it, but take it to New Jersey or wherever. The complexion may change, but everybody's out here shopping. The biggest fear is that people who look like we do begin to move with synergy. We start doing stuff and knowing stuff. I was saying on the call, what happens? The Twitter revolution, toppling governments in the Middle East. They couldn't do that for some time. These are civilizations that have been around for more than 5,000 plus years. They built the pyramids. Governments are toppling because people are talking to one another.
Yes, communication. Feelings, sharing thoughts.
What are we but the original man? So here we are, still unable to put it together. So I can't talk to him, man. He's from Puerto Rico. No, he's just, what? Excuse me? What does he look like? And even if he doesn't look like you exactly, you don't know what his gene makeup is. Truth is, it all comes from Africa. So what are regardless of what color or whatever?
Same.
Exactly. Cut. You want to know? We all bleed the same. The civil rights movement. How many people you saw up there that were Jewish? How many people you saw sitting up there, walking next to Malcolm, walking next to Martin? Think about that. If we are inclusive, so will be all the support.
Yes.
That's all.
Yes.
That's all.
So we all on one accord about the movement now.
Yeah.
That's movement. That's the title. That's all agreed on the anonymous vote.
Hands up.
the movement.
Movement. Movement.
All right. Wherever we got to post it.
The movement. Join the movement. Be a part. Support.
And if you look at my original posting, see, I had this plan already. That's what I had already posted. What am I original posting? It was the movement.
You can't work with people and not
I
see
mentioned
that
the
there's good
movement
in
on the call.
every human. Right. You understand what I'm saying? Because I'll tell you, we're going to run into people who are going to be like, oh, but that's them. Why? Because we segmented ourselves off like that.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? When it becomes, even if we were to say it's a men's movement,
But still.
we segmented ourselves off because the sisters are looking at us like
Sideways.
cross-eyed. They got problems too.
Yeah.
Some of it has to do with stuff that we did or didn't do.
Amen.
So at the end of the day, if we're going to create something that's going to create economic opportunity for everybody involved, economic opportunity for even those who are not involved.
Okay, that goes in the mission right there.
You understand what I'm saying?